YouTube, what's good? I'm Shadow. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. We got a lot of information to go over. I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible. But part two for Global Celebration, the thank you celebration, is pretty much upon us. It consists of a bunch of missions, a bunch of story events of EZAs, ECA areas, and then of course the big time thing, the hero celebration. So, what are we getting? What are we going over? Let's start with it. The banner here, obviously, like I said, it's going to be explaining that part 2 is coming, and with part 2 we're going to be getting the other 3 out of 5 filler LR banners. I mean, if you need these units, I guess you can do a summon or two, but obviously you really shouldn't be spending your stones on this. Although these 3 right here, kind of tempting for me because I still don't have them to this day. Kind of frustrating, but I'm holding off because I know I'm gonna get these guys sometime down the road. My speculation is they're gonna be involved in the purple stone shop with either this next upcoming anniversary or maybe the next worldwide celebration. Just speculation. We'll see how things go because more LRs have been added as we've gone on. So I'll get them. I'm not too worried about it. But yep, these are the 3 LRs that are coming out for the Legendary Summon banner. We got some special missions, of course. The Trial Towards New Horizons. This is going to be giving you exclusive skill orbs, so definitely be looking out for that. And here we go. His EZA is coming. Broly's EZA, the one that's pretty underwhelming when compared to the other 2 that followed after him. But hey, I mean, it's another EZA, it's another chance to get to use Super Saiyan 3 Broly, so, you know, cool. I mean, we're finally getting that. Siblings Bond category summon, don't waste stones on that. Please don't do that. The challenge pack, which, again, relates to the EZA. This is his Dokkan event. It's going to be out, so in case you need to awaken him, you can still do that. More story events. And here we go, another EZA area, the Lord Slug. This is the last unit that we need. If you guys have been keeping up with all of Dokkan's or Global's EZA areas, you guys have all the units ready for the Legendary Goku event, or not Legendary Goku event, the Prime Battle Goku EZA area, then this is the last one you're going to be needing. So he's going to be coming out, the Extreme Campaign, that's coming, and the Lord Slug story event, so you can get that unit grinded up if you don't have them already. And the rest of these are basically events that are still ongoing. They're going to keep going for the rest of the thank you celebration. So clear cut, not much more to talk about here. Pretty much everything you need to know for the events and all that, and the EZAs and such, it's all right here. But here's what everybody's been waiting for: the Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover special. With it, we're going to have login bonuses, of course. We're going to have stone sales, so that's always good. And this is what I was waiting for: the Dragon Ball Heroes crossover summon. It will be one featured SSR guaranteed per multi-summon. That was huge because that's something that Heroes has been doing since the beginning. And if it, I was one of the advocates saying if it kept on going, then it'd be really difficult to say to skip on this banner. And now we know it is, so that should give you a hint of what I'm going to say later on in the video. But Elder Kai banner, of course. Vegito gets his own Dokkan event, so you'll be able to awaken him through the medals there. You got more campaigns here. Basically, a lot of stuff that's returning for Heroes. Now, on to Dokkan's official Twitter, where they dropped most of the units that are going to be coming to this celebration. So first, we're going to go over the Bardock. Super STR, which is great for Super STR. I mean, considering it's already busted, I guess they didn't really need it, but again, still good. He is crossover category, key +3, stats 120 across the board, which is very good, very good. Obviously, Vegito's the main lead, but if you don't get him, this is a nice sub-lead to have. His passive skill, attack and defense plus 140%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 40% when there are another 4 or more crossover category allies on the same team. Attacks effective against all types. when HP is 80% or more, and performs a critical hit when HP is 90% or more. And that's guaranteed, by the way, so that's really good. I mean, it's going to be hard to keep your HP at 90% or more in tough events, but, you know, still, that's not bad. That's definitely something for smaller events or something that's not as difficult. You're going to be getting those crits left and right, so that's pretty cool. His links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, and The First Awakened. And his categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Resurrected Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Goku's Family, and Giant Ape Power. His super attack causes immense damage to enemy and seals super attack. So he's a sealer, which is, you know, that's always really good. Yeah, maybe not for the Legendary Goku event or Infinite Dragon Ball History, but there's a lot of Super Battle Road, for instance. Those stages, you can seal your enemies. So that's something to definitely look forward to and definitely use when you have this Bardock. So overall, this Bardock's really solid. He doesn't have an awakening yet, but that's fine. Considering how good he is now, I can't wait to see what they do down the line with his awakening. He's really good already, and that's not even with his awakening, so we'll see. Gohan, Super Int, definitely needed that. I feel like Super Int is one of my personally my weakest types, so that's definitely helpful for sure. Plus, his card art looks amazing, so I know a lot of you Gohan fans are going to be seeking him out for sure. His leader skill, Giant Ape Power. He's a subcategory lead to the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that Global will get down the line. Key +3, 120% across the board. Passive skill, attack and defense plus 140%, and reduces damage received by 40% when there are another 4 or more Giant Ape Power category allies on the team. High chance of stunning the enemy when performing a super attack. So you're gonna see a theme here. A lot of these passives require 4 or more. They want you to run these with the others. They want you to, like, for instance, the Giant Ape Power. They want you to run it with the other Super Saiyan 4s. Crossover Power, they want you to run it with the other crossover characters. They want you to run it alongside these special units. His link skills are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Saiyan Roar. So, very good links. His categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Hybrid Saiyans, Goku's Family, Giant Ape Power, Time Travelers, and Siblings Bond. So, you know, pretty much what we expected from there. And his super attack causes immense damage to enemy and massively lowers defense. Wish it was massively lowers attack, because that's realistically that's more useful, but that's not bad either. Plus, this guy, by the way, at Rainbow, he's got one of the highest defense of most units. Even Dokkan Fest exclusive units, so he's going to be a serious tank for sure. This is going to be the free-to-play unit. This is the Demon God Salsa. His leader skill is Crossover, Key +3, 50% across the board. You know, fodder, but I mean, for a free-to-play unit, that's not bad. Passive skill is Attack and Defense plus 60%, Attack plus 15% up to 60%, and a chance of evading enemies' attacks, including Super Attack, plus 10% up to 30% per crossover category ally on the team. You know, see, again, the more you use, the more people you use in the specific category, the higher the effects of their passives. And his link skills are Loyalty, Master of Magic, Prodigies, Thirst for Conquest, Brainiacs, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limit. Categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Terrifying Conquerors, Time Travelers, and Dragon Ball Seekers. He's solid. He's solid for a free-to-play unit. And his super attacks greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. So, you know, again, not bad. Alright. Get to the next one. The goofiest of the characters, in my opinion, the way he looks, it just... I don't dig the look for Demon God Deborah. I mean, he's a good character, don't get me wrong. I never did like his look. Anyway, he's Extreme AGL, so that's good for the Extreme AGL team. And his leader skill is Dragon Ball Heroes, Key +3, 130% across the board. Passive skill, Attack and Defense plus 100%, plus an additional Attack and Defense plus 100%, and attacked enemies Attack and Defense minus 20% for 2 turns when facing 1 enemy. Plus an additional Defense plus 100% and high chance of evading enemies' attack, including Super Attack, when facing 2 or more enemies. So basically, You've got part of his passive right here when you're facing one enemy, and then a couple, just a little bit more when you're facing two enemies, which is actually really cool. Honestly, I think that's a little cool addition to Deborah for sure. His Link skills are Loyalty, Shocking Speed, Brutal Beatdown, Master of Magic, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Shattering the Limit. And his categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Terrifying Conquerors, Siblings Bond, Time Travelers, Dragon Ball Seekers. And his super attack causes immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So again, another unit that stuns the enemy. Always good to have those on your team. These are the two big boys, but we'll get to them in a minute. I want to skip down here to Demon Goddess Toa, Miss Thickness herself. Extreme Int, again, really good. I'm glad for that. And her leader skill is Dragon Ball Heroes, Ki plus 3, 150% across the board. I believe she has a better leader skill than even Fu, so if you're looking for just Dragon Ball Heroes, she's the main leader, although realistically you'd want Vegito anyway, because his crossover includes all the Dragon Ball Heroes plus more. So her passive skill, attack and defense plus 100%, all allies Ki plus 3, and attack and defense plus 30%, a high chance of an additional attack plus 10% for all allies, high chance of an additional defense plus 10% for all allies, and extreme class allies attack and defense plus 50%, and recovers 50% HP when the HP is 50% or less. That's a mouthful for sure, but basically she supports and she heals. That's damn good. Look at these numbers. That's amazing. She's easily one of the best supports in the game now, and she hasn't even come out. Link skills are Demonic Power, Solid Support, Battlefield Diva, Master of Magic, Thirst for Conquest, Scientist, and Shattering the Limit. Her categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Peppy Gals, Time Travelers, Terrifying Conquerors, Siblings Bond, Battle of Wits, and Dragon Ball Seekers. And then, let's head over to the two big boys. We'll start off with Broly first. Extreme Tech. By the way, him and Deborah had different types before the changes that Bandai Akatsuki made. So personally, I'm glad that we got another Extreme Tech unit. I think that was needed more than Extreme Strength. Although, Extreme Strength getting buffed a bit, I don't think that was too bad of an idea. But, you know, again, for sure, we'll take that. Okay, Giant Ape Power category Ki plus 3 and 130% across the board. Attack and defense plus 140% when performing a super attack. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another Giant Ape Power category ally attacking in the same turn. So this one, unfortunately, can't be in the same team. It has to be in the same turn, which when you see Vegito, you'd want to run him with Vegito anyway. So, I mean, that's not too bad of an idea, but that's not too bad of a thing. His Link skills are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, Prepared for Battle, Saiyan Roar, and Fierce Battle. Categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Pure Saiyans, Giant Ape Power, and Time Travelers. And his super attack causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. I don't think actually, wait, just in case I didn't see Toa's super attack. So now that I think about it, I don't think I did see it. Causes immense damage to enemy and lowers attack and seals super. So that's for Toa. In case I didn't show it, I'm blanking if I did or not. And then here's the main man himself, the one I'm damn sure looking forward to. Super Fizz, Vegito. His category is Crossover, Ki plus 3, 170% across the board. One of the best leader skills for Dragon Ball Heroes for sure. And his passive skill, attack and defense plus 140%, Crossover category allies Ki plus 1 and attack and defense plus 20%, Giant Ape Power category allies Ki plus 1, attack and defense plus 20%, and high chance of evading enemies super attack and countering with tremendous power. So basically he's got the Super Saiyan 4 syndrome where he counterattacks, which is amazing. And his super attacks actually are really cool. If you haven't seen it, definitely make sure to check those out. His Link skills are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Fuse Fighter, Power Bestowed by God, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, and Fierce Battle. And his categories are Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes, Patara, Final Trump Card, Giant Ape Power, Time Travelers, Kamehameha, and Battle of Wits. Thank goodness they added these last two categories and they changed this Link skill. Just saying. But yeah, all of these units look solid. And for those of you that might still be on the fence of whether you should summon or not, this is the new crossover category. It has a lot of great units here. So they left no stone unturned. You've got the Vegito, who's amazing. You've got Bardock, who's amazing. You've got these Bardocks, who are very good supports, actually. Especially when they get the easy is, they're going to be even better. Do I need to say anything more about these Vegetas, these Super Saiyan 3s? They're absolutely amazing. He's a defensive god for shorter events. Mira and Toa, they just got their awakenings, so they're amazing. The Migra is pretty cool also. Mass Saiyan is in here. He's somewhere down here. He's also really, really good. What else we got on here? Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is still very solid. These Super Saiyan 3s are very good. There's a lot of great units on here, and what's good about this banner is that it's going to be guaranteed feature every multi. So realistically, you want to get like a Super Saiyan God animation, because the more SSRs you get, the more of these units you're going to unlock. Now, maybe not, not some of these like Mass Saiyan and all them, but Dragon Ball Heroes units, you're going to unlock a lot of these in these multi-summons. You've got the Super Saiyan 3 combination right here, which is absolutely amazing. Supreme Kai of Time, who's still a top tier support. The Black Mass Saiyan just got his awakening. Cumber, still amazing. Golden Cooler, absolutely phenomenal. My honest opinion, when it comes to deciding if you want to summon on this or save for Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, summon on this. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm here, I might as well bring it up. No, actually, I should do this. Summons. While I'm bringing this up, I'm gonna just, again, reiterate my point. You guys should definitely spend some stones on this. I mean, it all depends on how far you want to go, honestly. But let me show you. This is what the blue LR Blue Boys banner looks like. Very good, very good. This Krillin's still good, but considering that there's other Krillins now that are even better, it's like he's kind of fallen to the wayside, and we haven't even got him on Global yet. These two, I know most of you are tired of seeing, so you can't even tell me otherwise. He's been on a ton of banners already. He hasn't been on he's been on a ton of banners. He just hasn't been around recently, but I know a lot of you have him. He's been on a ton of banners, and so is he. So realistically, you're telling me you would really want only these three out of everything else here, or you go back to this and you summon for a bunch of these, because like I said, every time an SSR drops, it's going to be one of these heroes units. That's not bad, and honestly, I could say that I think this is worth summoning over Blue Boys. If you had to choose one, I would go with this, because with Blue Boys, you have a chance of getting some of those other units that you don't want. Like, you have a chance of getting transforming Vegeta for the 50th time, or transforming Goku for the 60th time, or you can get a Dragon Ball Heroes unit that you haven't pulled yet. So, my opinion, it's worth it. I was waiting to see if it was one guaranteed feature in every multi, because that would have swayed my decision. If it wasn't, I might have said skip or do a few summons and then wait. But it is, you might as well take advantage of it, because there's so many solid units on here. So, that's my opinion. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys are going to summon. If you are, good luck. It does drop tonight, and I wish you guys all the best luck. Hopefully we all come out with some fire on here, because there's so many units that are amazing. It's good that there's so many good units, because it's like if you don't pull the main one, you're still going to walk out with fire. So anyway, good luck to everybody. Let me know what you guys think. If this video did help you, definitely leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what future videos you guys might want me to make, any information, informative videos, anything. Just let me know, and I'll definitely willing to make it. I hope you guys have a great day. Again, good luck in your summons, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Shadow out.